So it was 6 Thanksgivings ago, Thanksgiving 2011, when I was first introduced to, oh my gosh, the Piano Guys. And I remember my whole family, we were surrounded by this like laptop, and we just watched these like 5 middle-aged guys just like completely take apart this piano. And they would use the keys, obviously, but they would also use the strings like inside that were attached to the keys as like string instruments, and they would also use like the key cover as like the drum, like the beat kind of thing. And then so then they did What Makes You Beautiful by One Direction. At that point, I had been studying piano for about 2 years. I'd been in 7th or 8th grade-ish. So it was invigorating to see that mutual like, hey, I can do that, I do that too kind of thing. When they came out with their first album, they started this pattern of like taking a popular song from that time and then like a classical song from like Mozart or Beethoven or some famously old composer, and they would like mash them up. And my favorite one of theirs is Amazing Grace and Fight Song. Piano Guys basically made piano cool. 5 CDs? Yeah. One of their group members, I guess the piano guy, was John Schmidt, and he was already this like super successful pianist guy pretty much before he joined the Piano Guys. And so along with like on their album they'd have all these mashups and everything, but he would also include some of his compositions that he had done that he hadn't already released. As an aspiring pianist myself, I don't want to say that piano is boring, but at 12 or 13 years old, it was, it's really hard to get yourself to be motivated to practice something that meticulous. And part of the way that I self-incentivized, I guess, was to first like fall in love with one of his pieces, one of his own like composition things, and then I would tell myself that I was going to learn that I was going to do that. Once I became good enough, I actually learned All of Me. Waterfall. Once I had been playing piano for a pretty long time, I wanted to try something new, and pretty much like seeing the Piano Guys make stringed instruments like super cool and super intricate, and they have like these electric like cellos and violins and stuff. I decided to start learning violin during my senior year of high school. Having 4 middle-aged role models may not be typical for a young musician, but I'm not sure if music would have kept my interest for nearly a decade without their influence. My name is Emma Griffith, and this is my brief but spectacular take on the importance of musical inspiration.